Right, when you're cleaning cyber hair, you want to use as hot a water that comes out of the tap, and then you want to use the 144 shampoo for cyber hairs made by Cyber Hair.
How much should I use?
About a capful.
About a capful. Okay.
About a capful. Put that in the water. Swish it around real well. Yeah. Then you want to take the Cyber hair replacement, put it in hot water, and let it soak in there for about a minute or so, and then rinse it up and down.
I like doing it sometimes with the tape on it.
Yeah.
Because if the tape is working really well, like the sports tape, like after
Yeah.
I run a marathon, the hot water loosens it up too.
Yeah. So you rinse it up and down about 10 times or so. And then you rinse that shampoo out of it. Always using as hot a water comes out of the tap. Then the next part is probably the most important part for cyber hair. You want to take the conditioner, which is 274.
Did you dry it off before you put the conditioner though?
No, you don't have to dry it off.
Okay.
But you want to use, but the conditioner, you only want to use about, at the very most, that much. Now, I'm going to tell you what to do for the conditioner versus how the bottle tells you. In Wisconsin, it might be different, but it depends on which state you're in. But in Wisconsin, winters are very, very dry. So I want you to take this
that's
conditioner, and I want you to put it back in that hot water, get it all dissolved in there. Then take the hair replacement again and put it in there. And you let that sit in that hot conditioned water for 10 minutes. You can leave it on after 10 minutes. As the water cools, no water will absorb more into the fiber. But you're going to leave it in there between 7 to 10 minutes because you want all the moisture to get into the piece as you can. But the difference we do here in Wisconsin versus, let's say, in California or Florida, where it's a lot more moist, when I after that conditioner, I don't use a lot of it here. Then I take this conditioner and I rinse it up and down. After sitting in there for 7 to 10 minutes. And now I do not rinse that conditioner out. You take your cyber hair towel or a towel, and put it inside the towel, and you want to roll it up and blot it. All you're doing is just squeezing the moisture out.
And it's not going to ruin the hair. It's not going to ruin the piece. It's not going to ruin the custom.
It'll do nothing. The shape was there for the life of the hairpiece.
Perfect.
The hair is there. It'll never lose hair, Jim, and it'll never lose color. And the shape of the piece will never change.
Perfect.
What you want to do is just suck the hot water out of it. The way cyber hair dries, that's how it's going to lay for the whole time until you throw it in hot water again. So it's just like your own hair. If your hair is all messed up and it's all over the place, if it dries like that, it's going to stay like that.
That's how good the tape is. He put it in water and it's still sticking.
It's still sticking, yeah.
And it's still sticking. That tape is very secure.
Yeah.
That's why I run marathons with it on.
Yeah, it's not coming off.
It's not coming off. Trust me, they took pictures of me at the finish line and I'm running at least 10 miles per hour and it looks flipped back. It just looks like I'm got my hair slicked back. It looks perfectly natural.
Yeah. Then after you take it out of the hot water, you shake it. What you're trying to do, all you're doing here is just kind of loosening up the hair a little bit. You can either put tape on it, put it on your head, or you can just put it on a block and just kind of let it dry in its own direction that you want it to lay.
I have a mannequin head at my house. I let it dry like that. And it's amazing. The hot water acts like a gel.
Yeah. All right, so after you get towel dry it, put it on the block, then actually all you want to do is let it dry like that. And then when it dries like that, then you can put on your head, tape it, put it on your head, and you can comb it any way you want it. But I noticed when you were just combing this, you were brushing everything back and shaking your head up and down. Just take a look at that in the mirror once. Do that and have him take a look at that. What that does. Brushes in. Cyber hair, you can do almost anything with it. So you can brush it all back, and then he can shake his head. Yeah, and you just got a nice fluffy, natural looking style.